All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Zoom BB India opportunity tonight. My name is Azrul. I'm calling in from Kuala Lumpur. How are you guys? It's a Saturday evening. I know you guys are all relaxing at home, right? And when we're all relaxing at home, I mean, people are chilling out. It's coming on this weekend. Yes, thank you for all the hearts and like. And yeah, when you are relaxed at home, I hope it just gives you that zest to recharge and perhaps think about your dreams or your goals in life. When's the best time to talk about dreams and goals, right? It's when you're relaxed. It's when your mind is open and you are ready to hit the holidays. It's not when you are stressed out at work and those times. There's no time to think about dreams. But hey, I'm so happy to be your host tonight. And tonight is such an amazing evening in Kuala Lumpur. I hope it's amazing in your place, wherever you are right now. And let's see who's on. Hey, Rakesh, how are you? Let's see who's on the Zoom call tonight. Just shout out where you're dialing in from all over the world. Yeah, just type on where you. Yes, Penang. Hey, how are you, Dicky? Yeah, all right. From Bangkok, and then see from Vietnam. Hey, thank you for coming in. And some people choose to watch the television, but there are some people who are looking for opportunities. And these are actually people who really, have dreams. And talking about dreams, I I I I I, I was not I was not trained to look at dreams before. Now, I think I my parents were something where they just told me to go and have a job, get a good job, and go and work and be a good son. Nobody told me to have real dreams in life. So until I met some great leaders who are also on this call tonight, and I'm so grateful because it just sparks that energy in me and that thought in me. Hey, why not have a dream? And please, for those who are in this Zoom tonight, you know how the Zoom works. There's these three dots there. Yeah. Please open your videos and let's see how you guys wherever you are. And it's nice to see all the happy faces and smiley faces in the Zoom tonight. Yeah. It's such amazing because a lot of people are now using AI. Now, this face here, no, this is not AI. This is real. This is real. Okay, and we've got the three dots. Please select your language. We've got multiple interpretation for you tonight. Please do you know how the Zoom works? For those who does not know how the Zoom works, just press the three buttons there and you just pick which language you like to listen to. Now, let me introduce to you, um, yeah, the person that I'm gonna bring on to the Zoom tonight. It's such an honor actually to have my mentor, to have somebody who has been instrumental, who's seen the world at a very young age. And when we talk about seeing the world, he's seeing the world from the point where everybody deserves a good life. And he's somebody who has started in the professional career before in the corporate world with Citibank. He has built a strong foundation in the finance sector, but somehow he saw something different. And at a very young age, I think about 24 years old, he made that bold decision to completely change his mind. I don't know what happened. Maybe he will share his story after what happened that age where he just, at the age of 24, you are just focused on your career, right? So what happened in that time? And when he meets other people, he just simply has this one quote that inspires me until today. He says that, you know, focus on the smallest thing that you can do. Because when we focus on the smallest thing that we can do, the hard things becomes easy. And together we create history. So that's a very eye-opening quote that he has shared with us and many people that he has touched. And because of that, many people have achieved success in his life. And he's also featured in the Forbes magazine. You know, the Forbes Asia magazine. Oh, millionaires are only featured in Forbes Asia magazine. It can't get better than that, right? He's the one of the top millionaires that has been, I think, for many Forbes magazine, including this year's Forbes magazine, he was featured again as one of the top legends in the new skin industry that is has earned 20 million, more than 20 million US dollars. Convert that in your currency and you will be blown out. But anyway, enough of me saying this, but let me share with you that the person who's going to come here has your interest at heart. And he's going to share with us something that's so profound and an opportunity for people, for dreamers who wants to have a better life. And I am so honored to be introducing him onto this zone, the one and only $20 million circle member, John Vibuyos Yamranon. Welcome, John.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that amazing introduction. I am so humble for that. Thank you so much. And let me introduce myself. My name is John, and I have an English name because I was born in Bangkok, and I went to further the studies for 15 years in the U.S. And I came off finance. I was recruited to Citibank. Just to cut the story short, a year and a half, I could not see myself. I could see myself working for people. I cannot see myself going into the office and being locked up in a cage 5 days a week. Okay. And I'm not going to do that for the rest of my life. Okay. So, an opportunity came. And to make the story short, Noon and myself, we joined this business in 1997. It's a long time ago, man, 30 years ago, when there was no iPhone. Okay. There was no Samsung. All right. We were all using Motorola and Nokias. Okay. You all watching Sony TV. You all driving Japanese car. Okay. Well, today you all driving either Tesla. Well, who cares about Tesla? But you're driving mainly probably a Chinese EV. You're no longer wearing probably wearing a Samsung watch, a smart watch. You're no longer using Nokia. You're using iPhone or Samsung, right? And the world's changed, man. The last 4 years since COVID, you know, this 1 2 day, I just took a reflection and I looked around and I told myself, I'm so lucky to still be involved in a business where there's opportunity, not only locally, but globally. Okay. That's something that people don't understand, right? Because a lot of time your business is focused locally. Okay. Because to do it globally, you need to have a lot of money, right? Second, where a lot of times we're very limited to our experience, right? And so this business doesn't care what experience you have. But most importantly, today with AI, I don't know if you guys know SaaS company. like Adobe, ServiceNow and all these SaaS company. Well, they got hammered because AI now can do coding, can do many things, even cheaper, right? And so we are living in a world where it's changing dramatically. And, we're moving in from the old world to the new world. Okay. And so you have to assess yourself, your job, your income, your business, and definitely your opportunity. Okay. So tonight, I'm going to mainly focus on a country where we all have heard or have been or never been there. And that's called India. Right. Now, I believe when I say the word India, everybody says, whoa, that's a lot of people. Oh, yeah. 1.4 billion people and growing. Okay. One of the youngest demographic in the world. Okay. That's very important because you don't want to have 1.4 billion people and all like age 60, 70, right? These are more than half are in their 30s. So tonight we take a 30 minutes and we want to answer the question, look, are you needing more income? Do you need something that is going to propel you to pay off your debt, pay off your credit card, pay off your house, pay off your whatever debt you have, right? But in the meantime, have enough money left over so you can travel, have the freedom and enjoy what you do, right? I don't want to sound like a bad person, but I really love COVID because COVID changed everything. Okay. It allowed me to now be able to stay home, work from home, and build a global business. Whereas before I had to travel, right? So tonight, it is your time. This is your time, right? Because millionaires are created when there is chaos, when there is confusion. That's where millionaires are created. Millionaires are not created when everything is stable. Do you understand? Okay, for the first time, everyone here, including myself, is going through the biggest learning curve. We're learning about AI, we're learning about artificial intelligence, we're learning about all these little things that we have never understood. But the but the most important, in the old days, you had your entire life to learn. Okay. Today, it's so fast. Okay. That if you're not kept up with it, you may be gone. Okay. So it is your time, and the time is now. Okay. I look back at China and I remember the first time I went to China, that was 2002. My God, I remember I went to China 2002. I went to the old airport. you know, it's like really bad. And then everywhere I look is like people everywhere. Okay. And at that time, China had a young demographic, just like India. Okay. And look where China is today. There is no doubt it is one of the biggest economy, next to the US, right? They can play hardball. So China with 1.4 billion, well, for our business, this guy, his name is Shudong. Okay. It took him a total of 11 years. 11 years, the guy made $20 million. Okay. That's average about $2 million of income per year. Okay. Now, when you make that kind of income, it's more important than taking your entire life to make 20 million. Okay. There's a difference. Okay. So he did it not because he's good. It just so happened he was at the right time, but in the right market, right? You can be at the right time, but the wrong market. For example, Brunei. Brunei, I don't even know if you ever been there. Okay. I've been there 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. There's only like 300,000 people. Okay. So you could be at the right time, but you're in the wrong market. Okay. But when you talk about India, okay, I still consider that we are the first. Why? Because India just opened. bunch of chaos, a lot of things, and now the company is kind of settling down and they're getting their act together. Why? Because this is a big market. Okay. India and China are the two biggest market, and you'll never find anything anymore like them, right? But here's our opportunity. Wherever you are, we have the ability to build a business in India and make millions. Okay, I'm not talking about thousands. I'm talking about making millions. Okay. And so, first, understand this company, it's been around 40 years, public listed. Okay. Generate revenue about 1.5 to 2 billion. It's in more than 50 countries. Okay. And we're going to see this in our lifetime, guys. After India, they're going to do the Middle East and they're going to do Africa. Pray to God, do this within the next 5 years. Okay. So I want to participate in every market. Okay. And so this is already an established company. Okay. So if I talk about Apple, Google, Amazon, okay, they're established. Okay. They ain't going anywhere. So when I talk about New Skin, this is an established company in this industry. All right. Now we partner with company like Amazon. Okay. We hire them to do the technical back work. Okay. Why? Because New Skins already see two, three things changing. One, the trend, right? The trend is, today, everywhere you go, just take a minute and observe people around you. Everybody's on their damn phone, man. Everybody's looking at TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp line, whatever. They're doing something with the phone. Okay. So we partner with Amazon, Infosys, an Indian company, and Tencent, right? Why? Because we want to make sure that moving forward, AI is playing a part in our life, and no matter what, we are a product based company, but we can use AI with data, okay, to help all of us in the future. All right. Now, the products in India, understand we're based on innovation. But I have to say one thing. I love what they're doing with India. Okay. That is the product is affordable. Okay. I mean, look, man, we have product that are like $10, $20, $30, $40. So you can capture the higher middle class, the lower middle class, and the upper poor. Right? I don't know how you rate that. But definitely we don't need a billion, okay? We need maybe just like give me 10 million users. That's all I need. Right? 10 million using something. Okay? But the question is, how are we going to reach them? And so now we are working on something that is going to help you. But in the meantime, we're able to do this, connect people, and do this all over the world or all over India. Okay. And let me tell you something. I don't have a background in this business. Okay. I came out of finance and I came into this business because of the opportunity of not only time freedom. I don't want time freedom. I want financial freedom, right? Because when you have financial freedom, you can do whatever you want. But when you have time freedom and no money, you got to either be a slave to your spouse or be a slave to somebody because you need to eat, man. All right? And so our product work, please don't ask me, oh, does your product work? People in India, they love this, they love that. Hey, 40 years in the business, all right? Okay, that's not a question. The question is, how many millions of Indians are you going to get? And how are you going to get them to use our product? Okay. And so we have this device. It's called the Prism IO. Okay. It's a smart device. And that everything today is subscription. Ask yourself, you're using Apple, you're using iPhone. Are you on their cloud subscription? Are you using Netflix? Are you on their subscription? Everything has subscription, man. You buy a health watch or a health ring, you got to subscribe, paying $5, $10, right? That's the way the trend is. So today, this is even better. You don't need to measure. This prism measures for free. Okay. It gives you a health score. But the most important is you're taking multivitamin, which is one of the best called Life Pack Core, and that over time you can see your score increase. So this is something like that Aura Ring. I don't know if you know Aura Ring. There's a bunch of rings, man, that are being sold, right? So we're launching this already, and soon we're gonna be launching the TRME, which is the weight loss. Now, this Prism scanned more than 26 million. Okay. So our product, it works. So you have a company that is that has created so many success. You have a product that everyone in India demands and need now. Okay. Even people, I'm sure Indians have pimples. All right. I was there in India. I saw a lot of Indians with pimple, and I saw a lot of Indian who want to be fair skin. Right. I saw many people who want to have better health, lose weight. Okay, so this device we just launched in India, and there are more and more products to come. Okay, now I want to invite the next person. I have met her about 27, 28 years ago. Amazing lady, I mean, she's an 18-year team elite. She's accumulated more than $5 million. And, for a person that has been in the workforce for more than 50 years, most of the time you'll probably retire. You retire because not you want to sometime, is because your job, society forces you to retire. And when people retire and do nothing and think nothing, they end up fat, old, ugly, and they die. Right? But this lady, she's amazing. At least I'm happy for her because she's able to work from home. And I want to bring her.
Everyone. Uh, Thank you, John and Noon, for inviting me into this Zoom. I'm really very excited and happy to do so. Okay. And actually, I want to say that, 26 years ago, about 27 years ago, I make a decision to join Nu Skin. And up to now, I'm still here, right? Because for other, it's a long time, 27 years with a company. Normally people who join this business, they maybe last for 2 3 years another company and jump into another company. So I have the reason to be in this company because this company actually give me a life, and that I really love to be here. And then you can see that, I was just like other people, going to school and get a degree. And then I work in two jobs in my life. One 15 years, the other is 12 years, or together of 27 years. And then after that, there were, ups and downs of the company that I work with. And then finally, I also think of doing business. And then I blew away all my money. So if I want to do business, I have no other choice. So Nu Skin is the only choice because I don't need a big capital. I don't need any headcounts, I don't need to do anything. I just need to build a channel with distribution. And then the rest of it is taken care by Nu Skin. So Nu Skin is the perfect partner for me. So after, so what I get from Nu Skin is not just money, it's a lifestyle. You see, just like John said, at 75, 76 years old, other old women, I should say, but I'm not too old yet, I'm still young. They are not doing things anymore. They just sit in front of the TV, wearing a pajama the whole day long. They don't have many activities and they got sick. I still have a very active life. You see, all my children respect me and love me because I am not yet a burden to them. Even though they want to take care of me, but I am financially independent. You see, I'm happy with my work. I am very healthy, and also looking much younger than my age. And so I am actually a living proof to Nu Skin products and also business. Don't you think so? So talking about coming back to joining India, because people say, Lily, you are this age already, you should be retiring. What do you mean by retiring? Retiring is doing nothing, just breathe, breathe out and lost. So I'm not that kind of person. I want to live an active life. So when I learn about doing, the India market is going to really open, I talk to John, I'm going to be part of it. I don't know how I'm going to start, but I know because I follow John to many countries already when they open. We've been together in Malaysia, in Singapore, Brunei, and also Indonesia. So I know that, if I follow my leader, John, I can just do the business, especially with with the system of our BG system, ecosystem, and then EEC strategy. So I can actually easily, leverage the system, and then I can also do the business. I don't really know a lot of people in India, but what I do is just connect people to people, and then you can get people to come to join with you. Even yesterday, me and my partner, we went to a cremation of our downline. you know Unbelievable. There are a lot of Indian, community there. In this cremation, I think it's more than 100 people, and then 90% they are Indians. So you see, the market is so huge, and the opportunity is there. So even though at 76 years young, I can still be part of it. What kind of business can give you this kind of privilege? At the age of 76, you can expand to the biggest market in the world, right? Easily, right? So I just want to tell you there's this big opportunity, and we know about India, wellness and beauty is something that they need. And then you heard John said already, you've done so much things for India market. So what we do is just we make a decision, and then we just go with the flow with our group, and then get connect with the people, and then you can start Indian business, and you will never regret. Up to now, after almost 27 years, not a single day that I regret that I have made my decision, and that is a permanent decision. I never turn back, and I grow with Nu Skin, getting old with Nu Skin, and I will die with Nu Skin. Not die with very ugly thing. Just like, I then I'll be gone. So I just want to let everybody understand this is the huge opportunity, especially for the younger people. You see, so tonight, if you haven't decided, you should think twice. This opportunity doesn't just come, you know, it has a reason to come to grow with us. That we have the opportunity for years and years.
Okay, I like that, Lily. Very so true. You know, I also live an active life, and I love to travel. I've been so many places. I mean, it's a blessing. If not for New Skin, maybe I'll fly to India, see some do some sightseeing, and that's it. But because of the opportunity of this, I'm not only able to visit so many countries, but to also earn money. And so this is the amazing part of our business. Now, why is it amazing? Because, well, we are only one of the very few companies, okay, that have paid more than $21 billion in commission. US dollars, okay? We have paid more than 21 billion US dollars in commission, okay? And this is the average income. Understand this. You know, the magic of our business is the 5%. Okay? You know, the reason why people work so hard and they never make it in life, they forget to understand that they're just another one in millions that are trading their time for money. And all of us have 40 years to trade our time for money. After that, we're too old. That's why it has been proven that over time, business owners are the real millionaires, right? Why? Because you're able to have leverage income. Okay, understand that. If you don't understand what leverage income is, I'll give you the most simple example. You have $1 million, you put $1 million in the bank. Okay, you earn interest. That's leverage income. You take $1 million, you buy a few properties, you rent it out. That's leverage income. Okay. But that is something that is limited because of it requires investment. But in our business, it allows you and me to be able to earn 5% sixth generation. It's like I'm an owner of a Starbucks, except Starbucks gets paid on all. I get paid 5% sixth generation. So if in India it does $1 million in that sixth generation, I get paid 5%. That's $50,000 sitting here in Bangkok eating my uh, chicken rice, and I'm getting paid $50,000 a month. Okay. Sounds too good to be true? Well, we've been around 40 years, man. Okay. Now, we have created more than 2,000 millionaires. Okay. 1 million. We have more than 1,500 accounts worldwide. 5 million, 220, 10 million, 140, and of course, 20 million. Noon and I, we became the number 56. Okay. And some people say, wow, you're so lucky. No, man. When we started this in 1997, the first commission paycheck was $200. $200, okay? And everybody's like, good luck. I get it, man. It took us a few years. Eventually, we accumulated 1 million, then 5, then 10, then 20. Yeah, we're going after the next pin. $30 million, okay? That's what we're going after. All right. Next person I want to bring on. He is no stranger. I remember I have to say thank you to Starbucks. Okay, you all know Starbucks? I met him at Starbucks. Okay, who would think over a cup of coffee, do a little chit chat, chit chat, and then all of a sudden the guy makes $1 million. Okay, and because of one country, Vietnam. So I want to bring him on to share with us why India is like 10, 15, 20 times bigger. He's our 5-year team lead, $1 million from Bangkok, Tira.
Right, John, thank you very much. Thank you. And I still remember that day in the Starbucks very, very clearly. Okay. Because that is it's a time in my life. Okay. That, I mean, maybe you are someone like that. That the point in time that you are looking for something. Okay. Something that better, something to change your life. Okay. Let me share a couple of slides. Okay. I mean, like John say, okay, my background is engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer, okay, by training, and I work with the oil industry for almost 20 years. Well, I was at the time of my life that I'm looking for something in the future. Okay, I love travel. I want money. I want time. I want to spend quality time, okay, of my life with my family. And then Nu Skin came in at the right time. Okay, that was 15 years ago. Okay, right, that long, John. Okay, going to 16 now. Right, and I mean, when I first look at Nu Skin, first thing I noticed is Nu Skin is publicly listed company in New York. Okay, same like ExxonMobil. I worked for Exxon for 19 years. So I know for the company to be there, Okay, this company are rock solid financially and for the growth, like John said. So this is something you need to understand this first. This is totally different from any other company out there. Okay, I mean, if you talk about India, the only company that I think might be similar to Nu Skin is Herbalife. Okay, and you know what? Herbalife already in India for 28 years is almost $1 billion sale already. All right, so you cannot go back in time if you don't have time machine. Okay, but imagine if you are the founder, okay, of Herbalife in India, what's gonna happen? You have that chance now for Nu Skin. Okay, we are similar, publicly listed, $2 billion global company, very young, and we pay a lot more than Herbalife. All right. So I mean, I take a look at Nu Skin, I did my due diligence, I jump on. Okay, I see this compensation plan, 5% sixth generation. I talk to myself that, I mean, if I work for another 20 years until retirement in the biggest oil company in the world, my company will not pay me $50,000 per month. No chance, right? So in this case, Nu Skin can, because they pay every dollar sale, they pay 40 cents, right? And there are many examples. Okay, if there are no one, okay, make millions, okay, or maybe it's just little, 2 or 3 people, okay, that's not the real opportunity. I mean, Nu Skin, there are so many 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. Okay. And every market they go, they are successful and create millionaire. So India is no exception. Okay. It's just bigger. Okay. Because India is 1.4, 1.5 billion people. All right. I mean, and now we can do, I mean, if you never go to India, don't worry. Okay. If you don't know what they want in India, don't worry. Because right now you can do online. Okay, we will do both. We do online, we do offline, right? But today technology allow you to work from home. I'm work from home actually. When people say wearing pajama, I'm wearing pajama now for the whole day. Okay, but okay, I wear a nice t-shirt, but I mean, this morning, some morning I wear pajama. You know, now social media play a bigger role. Okay, right now we have a couple of friends, okay, listen from India right now. Okay, so thinking about that technology, okay, few years ago, we cannot do this, okay, live real time. And I mean, this is a pre-launch event, okay, I was there, okay, in Ahmedabad, in Mumbai, and in New Delhi, Gurgaon, right? We have Nu Skin CEO coming in. I mean, just the beginning. I mean, just few hundred people there. Okay, from 1.4 billion, only few hundred people. Okay, in the event, okay, pre-launch, we have our first offline training for the BG in Mumbai. Okay, at this is people at the event. Okay, it's the first offline training we have. We have a partner from all around the country, from all around the region, all around the world. Okay, Europe, Asia. Okay, we have that. Okay, and this is a picture with Nu Skin CEO. Okay, Mr. Ryan. Okay, when he came for the pre-launch. Okay, you can see that. I mean, this is we start to have BG partner. Okay, in India, even it's just a beginning. Okay, pre-launch, right? And many of them are young. Okay, Indian are very young actually. Okay, as a country. Okay, we have Nu Skin general manager, Mr. Chandra. Okay, so all the company already established the back, the office. Okay, the production, product start to launching. You know, locally made. Okay, very premium, affordable. Okay, that is the keyword. You know, that is something that okay we have backed up by $2 billion publicly listed company. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, we start to talk to people. Okay, and this is I'm going all offline, online, offline, doesn't matter. Okay, and I start to talk to people, start to build the team. Okay, same like we did before in many countries, online, offline, offline to online, whatever, right? I mean, imagine just Vietnam. Vietnam is 100 million people. Okay, last year Nu Skin did about $50 million. Okay, so India is 15 times that size. Okay, Nu Skin can do $1 billion for sure. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Okay, I even do product demo. Okay, I do the Zoom, I do the product demo. Doesn't matter. Okay, whatever, do whatever it takes. Okay, to be able to build a business, right? And everywhere we go, I take Prism IO with me. I think I scanned a few hundred people already in India. Okay, and most of them are in the red or orange zone because of nutrition. So they need our product. Our product will help them improve their health and they help them build a business. Okay, and how to get started? Very simple. I mean, BG, we will recommend it, the starting pack. Okay, to sign up Nu Skin in India is free. Okay, but everyone have to target to become the BR. So start to use the product, okay, build the army and use the BG system. So we recommend to start with this life pack element, startup package, the 3 bottle. Okay, it's only cost 5,400 rupee. This is something like $50. So, okay, this is nothing. Okay, it's just this is starting the business. Okay, and people will start to use the product and start to get the result with it. Okay, just to show the example of commission. Okay, if you start with that and duplicate that, okay, this package, just one product, okay, you can start to make the earn income the first month, okay, as a brand affiliate, okay, 50,000 rupee, okay, and so on, duplication, and start to create, okay, brand representative in your organization. Okay, and Nu Skin, don't forget, Nu Skin pay up to 6 generation. Okay, this example we just showed 2 generation sale. Okay, and the commission could be like 4 lakh, okay, Indian rupee. Okay, for Indian, you know, that is a very, very good income, okay, for Indian, right? And now I want you to see this picture. We are like the franchise, okay? Like, I mean, for example, like, I mean, Indian know Domino Pizza. Like you are the master franchise and you start to create a massive franchise, okay, in the country. So it's our BR is like a franchise. They have customer, they have brand representative, they have direct seller working with them, you know, and is BR 5% love free? Just for the sake of discussion here, $50 per BR. Okay, so if you have 10 BR in generation 1, 30 BR in generation 2, 90 BR in generation 3, 270 in generation 4, 810 in generation 5, 2000 in generation 6, but Nu Skin pay all 6 generation combined. That you can make $150,000. The average income of Blue Diamond Team Elite is 50,000 in the world. All right. So now, I mean, this is my travel map, John. Okay, this is the area in India that have been traveled so far. Okay, 14 states. Okay, as of January. Okay, I intend to travel to all the country. But I mean, for some of you who've never been to India, don't worry. You don't need to do that. You can sit from your home, okay, and do the Zoom. Okay, and after that, okay, let the system support, right? And so now I want to finish with this, John. I want everyone to think about this. We need to position, you know, like we are the starting of the biggest market of Nu Skin, no doubt about it. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Nu Skin will do 100 million, 500 million, $1 billion sale. It's just a matter of how much market share you get. Okay, when Nu Skin do that, and with or without you, with or without me, Nu Skin will do well, and then we sell $1 billion. It's just a matter of time. So let's position yourself for the biggest window of making millions. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you. Well said. With or without you, it's gonna grow. You know, every country Nu Skin open, they have created millionaires. Okay, Pretty simple. Oh, for India, it's just beginning. Okay. And this year, I made a commitment. This is a lifetime business, and we're gonna conquer India. And so it's getting back, going through the numbers, and finding a person that has the vision. Okay. Why is that important? Because we have the ecosystem. We have, for the first time in our life, the ability to train everyone in India, whether they're in Bangalore, in Chennai, in Mumbai, in Delhi, wherever. But they must be that person who is hungry for success. Okay. We have, now 30 years of experience. We have so many Zoom. We have all the experience. We have created millionaires. You know, to be a part of something, you find the right company, that's a shortcut. You find the right team, that's even a better shortcut. So you have the right new skin, you have BG, you have us that have created so many success. And yeah, India, we are coming after you, man. So let's go. I wish all of you happy hunting and find that person. And yes, let's go and conquer India and be one of the top leaders in there in that market. And with that said, thank you so much. Good morning to all the millionaire. Namaste, millionaire. And we'll see you somewhere in India. Thank you.